Hello everybody and welcome back to Monster Hunter Rise! I'm starting here for a change because downloadable Palamute. Who is that? Okay. This may take a moment. Also, I'm gonna note now, if my play is a little weird, I scalded my right index finger pretty badly making hot chocolate because I am a functioning adult. Hey, armor. Make me hired through hire a special buddy. Okay. So let's go hire a special buddy. And yeah, as you might imagine, the right index finger does a lot for Monster Hunter, so yeah.
Hello.
But who is this? No, I need to. I'm gonna Google this. I apologize if you guys hear my. Just gonna. Oh, it's one of the dev Palamutes. Okay.
So many different kinds of buddies. It's super interesting.
That's fair. I'll still hire them. I don't think I'll use them, but I'll hire them. I see this developer prefers canines that have rolled in the grass too much. Now, okay, we've already done that. I'm trying to remember everything we did last episode. Also, you may know it's not Robotic's birthday yet. It's the 24th. Her birthday is the 25th. I apparently can't count. So, yeah. Let's replace my ration. Now, I had initially planned on doing one of the
What would you like to do?
switch skill. No, not this. Switch skill quests. But we still have this for Bishaten. And we do still have this. I think purely because they'll probably be a bit easier. I think we're gonna do that, but I think I want to change a weapon first. Wrong button. Because I'm pretty sure Kezu is... yeah. Yeah, water is not what we want here. Fire would be pretty handy, though. So let me just come into here and manage equipment, and, here we go, fire. Yeah, I've actually started saving equipment loadouts. You can do that. Makes it really handy. It remembers what decorations you saved. So, say if you change a decoration after, like changing equipment set, like if you take one of these jewels out, it doesn't matter. It saved these jewels here. When you load the set again, you will have these again. I am going to see. I don't think I have anything. I do actually have a fire attack. Because the thing is, I want to use a different weapon. Kind of want to use our longsword, but that might actually be a bad idea. Right, let's see if I can actually make the longsword that I wanted to make. I didn't say it was a longsword. That's the weapon I wanted to make a while back. I need flame sacks for.
Everything you need.
So let's see if I can do that. Yes. Pretty sure I can do that. I should have upgraded. I need Agneston scales. No. I should have upgraded because I didn't use any scales. I am a fool. Change of plans! We're hunting Agneston. Nah, I'm gonna quickly do that off screen just so you guys don't have to watch it. See you back here after I've murdered. Right, you can't use equipment sets in here. That's weird. Give me a minute to go murder Agneston. So, back in a few. Okay. We are back.
So what can I help you with?
That did not take long, because you may notice this is regular scales. We had to hunt the low rank one. Yeah, poor thing.
Excellent.
Bam! I think this is now officially our best weapon. I could be wrong about that. I'm going to change the equipment around again because this isn't on the right equipment set, but it does have a slot though, so I could actually, yeah, I don't actually need to change the talisman. Do this, change equipment, change the weapon, because that's the only thing we need to change for this. Now we need to set a decoration. We need the Blaze Jewel. There we go. Maxed out fire attack. Oh, excuse me. Now let's go and actually do today's quest of this. Bleh, hiccups. Let's go. Here we are. I love how this longsword looks. Like, it's so cool. Most of the longswords are pretty cool though. Hey, there's an Agneston here. We're wearing their family. I think I completed a... No, I didn't complete a subquest while I was out. I made progress on it, the gathering insect one. Hey, bugs. Let's stop and kill the bugs. I always forget they're here. One body.
I'll put this to good use.
I mean, I know I don't really need Alroth stuff. I need, the other thing, Bombara. But, stop putting the honey away in Wirebug. Let's come wreck Khezu first. Why? He's closer. Really no other reason. He's closer. I mean, there is a lantern bug back here too, which is pretty handy. Hey, let's decoy you. I'm gonna scream anyway, but let's decoy you. Yeah, my finger is hurt. So am I going to use the longsword? It's going to require me spamming the R2 button, or ZR. I am really sad that something from my first recording session didn't get used. Like my very first attempt at this series. Because I grew up playing on the PlayStation. Sony was my, the PlayStation was my first console that had two shoulder buttons. Like, I would play the N64 and the SNES. We had both. I would play them quite happily. I still would play both of those systems quite happily. I still do, if I'm honest. But it was my first one that had two shoulder buttons. So where most people are, you know, are like, oh man, RB. No. Keep your RB crap I never had an original Xbox. That is like the one system that released since I've been a gamer that I've just not owned. 360, sure. And the most recent Xboxes, no. PS5, no. PS5, there's a decent reason in, why would I buy one currently? Like, seriously, what reason is there to buy one?
Oh, no, you don't. You're in for it now.
All of the games being released for it are also released for the PS4, and we have one of those. So, why would I buy PS5? I know eventually it'll stop, and oh man, games look prettier. I don't care. I don't care about graphics. Need I remind that I literally, in the past, like, week, was back playing the original Monster Hunter. I don't care about graphics. One of my favorite games of all time is, Uncharted Waters on the SNES. And albeit, it looks really good for the SNES, but it doesn't look good by modern standards. I don't care. It's still one of my favorite games. Port Royal 2, once again, does not look good by modern standards, but do I care? No. Why should I care? Gameplay is what matters. Which is the big draw that Monster Hunter's always had for me, is like, it's never, well, I mean, I suppose back on the PS2 it was really impressive, but in all the games I played, it's never really been the fanciest looking game on whatever system that I'm playing it on. But it has some of the best gameplay. I'll never really understand the graphics first crowd. It just doesn't make sense to me. Wouldn't you care more about gameplay first? That should be your top priority, shouldn't it? I should really be working on Kezu's butt mouth. See if I can break it. I'm honestly not sure if you can. Given it's really hard, you know, might not. Not really that into spanking a Kezu. So... Now, I will note, tomorrow, we will be doing a quest that Robotic has chosen. I basically gave her... Initially, I was going to give her a list of every single quest from 4-star to 6-star. But I decided to break it down into 3 6-star quests. Well, 4 6-star quests. But 3 of single monsters, 1 of a double monster quest. 3 5-star quests. Like, that's the list she chose from. So, we will be doing a quest from that list. This was actually a quest that was on that list, so you guys know it isn't this quest that she chose. Because I wouldn't do the same quest 2 times in a row. Or would I? And I will be continuing to use a longsword for it, as that is her main weapon. And it's her birthday. Initial plans was to have her co-commentate, but she's too tired to record tonight, so I don't want to basically try to force her into doing this when she's tired. That wouldn't be very nice of me, especially where it's, you know, the idea is it's a kind of a birthday gift for her. Get back here, Kezu. I am not done wrecking you yet. I am actually getting... I feel okay with the longsword. I'm not using any switch skills, which, you know, Oh, draw attacks. I'm really just mashing buttons, and it's somehow working. Ow. I should have sharpened again. Right. Complete wrong way. I should heal. I do apologize that I ended up getting the dates wrong. And that this actually isn't, you know, what I said it was yesterday. As mentioned, apparently I can't count. I needed to record 3 episodes. I recorded 2. I also apparently can't keep track of the days because I thought that I had an extra episode up. So the episode from like 2 days ago was super late because I had to edit it that day. And I only got exporting it at like 9 p.m. My videos go out for reference at 6:30 p.m. Atlantic Standard Time, or Daylight Time, or whatever it is, Atlantic Time. It's an hour ahead of Eastern. That's when my videos normally go out. That video went out closer to 11 p.m.? Yeah. No. Damn it, Kazu. Can I... Yes!
Let's see what you have.
I know it may not actually even last long enough, but it'll ensure I have the yellow to still go through, so. I still can't believe I scalded my finger. It's in the stupidest way, too. I basically put my spoon for stirring my hot chocolate on top of our I want to just call it a coffee machine, because that's basically what it is. It has like a coffee perk to it, and it has the stand, like the pod bit, and it's weird. But I put my spoon on top of it. And then proceeded to, the moment it was done brewing, reach for my spoon, which was setting literally right by the frickin' heat vent. Like the vent that the steam comes out of. And it puffed some steam right into my finger. Yeah. So that's probably a few 100-degree steam. For anyone that wonders why the move Scald burns in Pokemon, that's why. Really hot water burns. And that is what Scald is. Ow. Beat Tranodon's ass. Oh, he's eating a rock for us. That's fairly handy. I mean, doing that isn't handy. Hey! Broke his beak. I actually wonder how a Kappa would react if someone were to break its beak. Surely that's happened in folklore. It's like someone's broken a Kappa's beak. I assume it would enrage them to like no end. Because I mean, it's their beak. ruined it. Hey, Great Azuchi. I am getting wrecked. There we go. Now I've got a chance to get this built up. I come get some healing. I should sharpen.
Now's my chance.
That is my chance. You know what? I'll take it. I'm being vored. Hey, we gotta hide from him. That is something that'll always be kind of silly to me when it comes to Monster Hunter. Like, oh man, you freaking like knock over a Kelby, carve it, and you take its hide, and it just gets up and runs off. I don't think that's how that works. If you carve off a creature's hide, I don't think they can just get up and run off like nothing happened. Because you know their hide is their skin, basically. Yeah. I also love how last episode, I basically spent the entire time just kind of talking like I would on stream. I think that's more evidence that I really need to stream again. It's in the works, but I just need my sleep schedule to actually cooperate, which is the problem. Like, I'll get to a point where I'm like, oh man, my sleep schedule's getting good again. I'm actually sleeping a straight 8 hours a night. I feel rested. I think I'll stream again. I just want to go another day or two just to be sure. And then within those day or two, something will happen, and my sleep schedule gets completely ruined again. You would not believe how frustrating this has been. Because I do really miss streaming. I don't even know what I would stream at this point. I know I need to finish New Vegas. Fallout New Vegas. It doesn't have a playlist, but I've been doing a playthrough of New Vegas. That is... I might change from being as 100% as I can make it on a single save to just completing the game, if I'm honest. Because it's not like I don't like playing New Vegas, but I do kind of want to start another series for the stream. I could always just put New Vegas on hold as well. I also really need to get back to playing Splatoon 2. I miss playing that game. I only play it when I'm streaming it, so...
You're a lifesaver.
Splatoon 2 is probably currently my favorite team-based shooter. I say currently because my mood changes a bit on that. Sometimes it'll be TF2, sometimes it's Splatoon 2 / Splatoon. Really just the Splatoon games in general. Yeah, I'm gonna be vored. No voring. This is well, I would say a family-friendly channel, but that would imply my content is technically then for kids, because YouTube gets that confused. Family-friendly does not mean for kids. Damn it, Pteranodon.
Oh, no, you don't. Now's my chance.
Yeah, as I've explained many a time, if anyone wonders why I occasionally curse, that's why. That way, if YouTube ever does classify my content as exclusively for kids, I can point out, I curse. Cursing ain't for kids. I'm worried at that point they'll be like, oh, nope, then you gotta mature filter it. even though that would be stupid and unnecessary. Let's be honest, a lot of what YouTube has people do is stupid and unnecessary. But that's just the game you play. So... I still feel like I am the only person that is okay with YouTube putting ads on my videos, even though I can't claim the ad revenue from it. And I say that from the standpoint of, before YouTube started doing that, my videos were averaging basically 0 views. That was my average. 0 to 3. It's literally what YouTube would tell me. 0 to 3. Now, my average is 2 to 10. Now, that could just be because I've kept up a consistent upload schedule for a while, and YouTube does like that. The algorithm could be very happy with me about that. Or it could be from YouTube having ads on my videos, and, well, YouTube historically has not liked, showing videos if they don't have ads on them. That's why, say, some of your favorite creators in the past might have really pushed for adverts even though they were like, nah, I don't want them. Is because if you don't have them, YouTube's like, oh, okay, then don't have views. And I can't blame YouTube for that. I know some people would, but I can't. Bandwidth is expensive. And if they're not making anything back off of your bandwidth, you are literally just costing them money to watch videos on YouTube. So if they can make a bit of that money back by, you know, putting ads on every video, you know, it does make sense from a business perspective. I mean, if you really don't want to see ads, get an ad blocker. Block Origin's pretty good. It's what I use. I legitimately have an ad blocker. And I have it purely just because of, well, my needing sound to sleep. I really don't want to be listening to... Ow. Frickin' walls. Latte, you know healing me would have been really nice there. But yeah, I don't want to end up listening to adverts or having adverts create silence. Because that's a thing that happens. Silence or like just playing music. Both of those things will wake me up. And I'd rather sleep. So... God damn it, Pteranodon. I would just capture him, but like he's got to be really close to dying. Yeah. Literally 40 health. Okay. But yeah, that's why I use an ad blocker. I also just hate going to websites that are absolutely festooned in ads. I do quite often, and I have a few creators that are smaller that I do know had ads before, that I turn my ad blocker off on their channels because I want them to get the ad revenue. DJ the S being one of them because he makes amazing video game remixes, but gets like no views. Which has me thinking he's Canadian, and that's how I found him. Because that's another thing YouTube does. It shows you creators from your local area first. So if you're ever wondering why so many creators move to California, that's why. California has an immense population that watches YouTube. They're all moving there. One, so they can actually, you know, collaborate in person a lot easier. And 2, so they get shown around more, because that's just how that works. Is it fair? Yeah, it is. Well, what do you mean? These people are getting a bonus? Yeah, but generally they can't move to California until they've had money to actually move there. Sure, there's some that started in California, but those people generally left after a while, because it only does you so good to be in one place, geographically. I could also VPN myself to be from California when uploading, and YouTube would then, you know. It's funny how that works. Alright, let's turn in these optional quests, even though it doesn't matter. I know exactly what quest I'm doing tomorrow. Okay, yeah, I did have one completed that I should have been filling, but now I've filled the slot. So, it works.
Come back anytime.
Now, with that, I thank you all very much for watching, and hopefully I shall see you back here tomorrow for what is actually Robotic's birthday. See you all then.